Senator Dr. Rasha Kelej and creator of our Africa TV show.
All Africa will be part of our show.
The CEO of Merck Foundation.
We want to support girls' education. No to infertility stigma, yes to girls' education. We want to stop gender-based violence, full stop. Number of child marriage will double by 2050.
Hello Africa and welcome back to our Africa TV show. My name is Brian Mlondo, also with the ever amazing Senator Dr. Rasha Kelej, the CEO of Merck Foundation. Looking amazing.
Thank you.
The shoes, we should have a shoe cam here and see the shoes.
But
yes, I see you in orange.
Why do you think I'm in orange? Because today we are going to speak about stopping gender-based violence, and this is the color of GBV.
Oh, orange.
Yes.
Nice.
Do you know, Brian, that 38 of the murders of women are due to domestic violence? They are murdered by their intimate partners.
Wow.
It's a global issue.
Yeah.
It's a global issue. Not only in Africa, it's a global issue.
Yeah.
That 20% of the women of age 15 to 24 are reported to be experiencing sexual violence.
That's sad. Especially.
But of course, the gender-based violence also, it is very common and more actually appeared in South and East Africa.
Yeah.
So it affects a lot of things.
Everyone, and even us men.
Yes.
Did you know that 2 in 5 men experience violence? And for us, it is
so
emotional,
advocating now
financial.
for men, emotional and financial violence.
A lot of it is happening. So the thing is, each one of us is, it's possible to experience this violence.
We want to stop gender-based violence, full stop, against anyone. It's a zero tolerance for gender-based violence.
Right.
Because it affects the health of the woman, children, affects the social and economic status of the family, community, and country.
Right.
So actually we have to increase our advocacy, especially in COVID-19 time, because the abusers, the victims are locked in with their abusers due to the restriction of movement, and lockdown and all this. So every effort, all the effort we have done to decrease the GBV is actually now declining.
Right.
We need to pick it up by more advocacy, by more support, awareness, and be the voice of the voice like we are doing today.
Right. Speaking of advocacy, talk to us about what Merck Foundation has done to address this issue.
You know that the most signature or the most important campaign for Merck Foundation is More Than a Mother, where we are fighting the stigma of infertility. So in fact, the fertility or infertility one of the cause of gender-based violence, because you've seen Jacqueline's story. Yeah. You've seen a lot of stories of Ugandan women and other African women who are suffering the abuse and discrimination and the violence because their inability to have children. So I will show you now a video about some women, actually from Uganda. We have met and they describe the the violence and the abuse they had from their husbands due to the infertility. But also we have done for them economic empowerment project that they can be independent and happier and
be able to generate their own income.
So they can stand up for themselves and reject the status of being abused. And I believe economic empowerment and girl education is very important method or strategy to stop gender-based violence and eliminate it. Fantastic. What do you think?
Fantastic. Let's take a look at the clip.
Akagan ameno timo gino kisindelo tuminyana ne timpereno oraman tinyaba ai tabino bojo nyual paranta wan leto mabufumbo chalchamito nyate anangoge nyate Ngonger manyalin wangine nyati. Tinya doko benta wachri jo dongo paran. Rami nyakiki. Jala wara ne kon bara ma per la rumo kina ndi podi dako duoko ka.
Adi shunyan kana poyo go chako goya. Adi shunya woki ora boro no tutundo ora bongwen. Je shanda shien wona lolo lito no wona lolo lito no wor. Monyo tundo ora par to jalo nyuama. To jalo monyo nyuama. To jalo chacha ka. To jalo gana gama jalo gana ga. Nyumo jalo gana to jalo wanga na wanga kirigima. To jalo wanga ngebe na meja gipachi mure wana rewa. Tapi no to wakat mama jirani kiridaki. Nyuka maki bi omiasa ma woki dier wadane anti egimon wadane wati mo group ashia wanwango ye pesa miyo we sabut pesa miyo we mo pami ot para balielo ye motala pamoni je same ka ngado abarwenyi wang mon wadane aneno be padako motire
Mako yue piwa ngani doka shunga made nyayuaka yuaka to same siemo ruenyo kiriwiane mian gima wasi jaka nyalo washo riki sangala.
Very powerful stories there from Uganda.
And from everywhere in Africa.
Yeah.
And you do see how stronger they became after the economic
started
and the small businesses.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I believe that, again, economic empowerment and girls' education is the main strategy to eliminate gender-based violence.
Right. But also, you have done work also for children, for parents.
Storybooks.
A storybook to be able to talk to children. Tell us about that.
Storybooks is a very important strategy in Merck Foundation to start to create a culture shift from young ages.
Okay.
So the story called not the way you used to be or not who you are.
Yeah.
We are still coming up with the title, but it's a story about gender-based violence and how men can abuse the women by, for example, beating them up and trying to utilize their income and don't work and all this.
Yeah.
So we have this story, but it's very happy ending, and I like very much the idea that we address these issues through a children's story. I also like
so
the idea.
So the children have to start young. They need to know when they're young that
we have
it's
done this not
unacceptable.
only for domestic violence, we also done it for infertility stigma, we've done it for girls' education, we have done it for child marriage. So it's a series of storybooks that we are going to come up with for each issue.
Right.
Like we do now for fashion with purpose.
Yeah.
We are doing now an episode about how to utilize fashion to be the voice of the voiceless, how to start to sensitize the community to break the stigma of infertility or gender-based violence or support girls' education. Right. We have done also a poster, which we are inviting everyone to look at now on social. A poster, how to stop gender-based violence. We've done this with in partnership with Her Excellency, the First Lady of Botswana, Madame Neo Masisi. And it was really great. We have a lot of appliers and we had winners, and we are going to do that every year, and I hope to extend it to all Africa.
Well, you can apply, go to our socials, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and get in. And also talk to us if you are experiencing this in your communities. How are you helping? You can also tell us some of the things we can start doing that will be very helpful in your communities. We are going to take a look at some of the designs that our fashion designers have done. But first, let's welcome TV presenter from GH1 TV in Ghana. She's also a style coach.
And Madame Nancy.
Madame Nancy, she's here.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome,
Hello,
welcome.
Nancy Adavia, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Great.
You came all the way from Ghana for us.
Thank you for having me. Such
She
a
has
pleasure.
also just written a book, you know, something for the ladies and like 10% for the men, but it's okay. Talk to us about what you think fashion does in addressing issues like this.
Or can do.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, women all over the world love fashion. We use fashion to keep ourselves, to build our confidence. And I mean, no matter which mood you are in, you would always want to be fashionably noticed.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so it is a great way to attract women. That is something that we cannot live without.
Yeah.
So for you to have a campaign that is attacking men that are abusing women, it is important for you to use what women love to get their attention, to get them to love themselves, to have confidence in themselves and say no.
I always say, where's the talk? Yes, so we wear our clothes every day, so we can actually have our statement, what we are believing in, what we are advocating about, instead of having monogram and logos all over our clothes. Yeah, I think this is better, much better.
Yeah.
And we're going to enjoy it, because if you have something fashionable, something funky that you enjoy wearing and it still has a message for everybody,
and
it's
open a
only
dialogue.
ideal.
So people always ask me, what is this? What you are writing here? Can you tell me about it? So it's always open a dialogue,
the conversation.
A story.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a brilliant idea, and we are
Thank
very
you.
grateful to have
Thank
women
you.
like you lead this conversation. And a gentleman
Fantastic.
too.
And also advocating now for violence against men.
Yes,
Come
women
on.
in Africa will love you more.
Speaking of stories, we have designers from Botswana and Namibia. They had shown us what they've done as far as gender-based violence is concerned. Let's take a look at some of the work they've been doing behind the scenes.
Proud of yourself. These stories should not be acceptable at all. It's human beings, and they are women, and should not be only mothers. They are not only baby-making machines. They are human beings at the end, and they are women, and they can be productive. So I want to hear from in the future that in every these community meetings, raising awareness about how to treat women, childish women or infertile women with respect, appreciate them, and to ask the men if there is any problem with their infertility, they go to the doctor with their wives, they support her.
We can join hands and make your life happier and more independent and stronger. I'm also very happy to see all the men around are talking about the issue, so I'm very happy about that. I'm happy today to see the enlightening progress that you had today. To see this paper, to know that you have your own bank account, you are saving, you have your own business, your own income, your own personalities. I thank you for taking it serious, and I assure you, we will always support you more and more.
After we've seen the workshop and all the design. I think we are really expecting something really nice, Nancy.
Yes. Takes a lot of work to get this done. So let's have the first models. The first coming is from Lost Boys by Libby and
from Namibia.
Yes, from Namibia.
Ooh.
This is a
Can we see the
Pan-African show.
model? Yes.
All right, and guess who is modeling her design is
Miss Uganda.
reigning Miss Uganda.
2019. Hello.
All right.
Hello, Olivia. How are you? You're so beautiful.
She's so tall, she has to bend to hug everyone.
It's amazing.
And Libby is
Libby
here.
is the designer.
Oh,
Libby from Namibia. Come.
right here.
Yes.
Good.
So you can describe for us your beautiful design to stop GBV, gender-based violence.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you for coming here.
The concept behind this design is modern meets ancient, which stems from the idea that gender-based violence is a very old issue that we are still dealing with in modern times.
Yeah.
So I went with the corset design that is ancient fashion, but it's also making a comeback. And then in old times, people used to communicate with pictures.
Yeah.
So I collaborated with my cousin artist, Sadeo Williams, also from Namibia.
Wow.
And
He invented that? Oh, wow.
we did the paintings together. Yes. So the woman, as you can see, is looking away because normally people that are trying to hide something avoid making eye contact.
And tears.
And then the tears is what she's feeling inside, but you can see in her face she's still trying to maintain confidence. So that is to say what women go through, to say that we understand, but we need you to speak up for yourself.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's
Thank you
incredible,
very much,
man.
Libby. Thank you.
What do you think about the design?
This is beautiful, very creative, like she said, the corset design when ages back, and now it's back in fashion, and I can see beautiful skin. She's wearing this, the colors are live, the colors are well. We want to communicate with this piece. And indeed, it's a statement piece that calls for attention.
Yes.
And you see the details stop, stop, S-T-O-P, right here, which says stop the gender violence.
Stop
As you can see,
GBV here.
everything is beautiful.
Wow.
With the little jacket, with the little skirt, the leather skirt
right
inside.
there. So it's a dress that has a message, a dress that would get your attention, and a dress that would cause you to think.
And
when
temporary,
how you treat
and
women.
really, really mix between casual and cultural, which is really nice. What do you think?
I love it. I love it. I think you can
From
even take
Miss
this
Uganda?
to Miss Uganda, obviously. I wonder, would you wear this on any day?
I just want to go with it right now.
She wants to go with it right now.
Why are you taking it to a party?
I don't know. We're at the beach right now.
It's here, the beach behind
do
you.
this.
You can have a boat trip
lounge and chill.
immediately.
Oh, nice. That's incredible. That's our first design. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Libby and Miss Uganda, Oliver. Let's have our second design. Of course, from Botswana. Botswana. Yes. There you have
great.
it. It's called a True Bell. True
I'm
Bell
happy that we
from
have
Botswana.
Botswana designer because we have also, as I said, the poster contest with
Yeah.
Her
First
Excellency,
lady.
the First Lady of Botswana, Stop GBV, and this is very relevant. But the design is amazing. You have to describe it for us.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Khane. I'm a fashion creative at True Bell Designs. So as a fashion creative, the way I communicate or express myself is through clothing. So I've made this design in order to promote awareness and promote action so that people can stop gender-based violence.
It's amazing. So what is the message that describe for us here? Just girls, just
It says
Just
girls
want
to have fundamental human
rights.
Wow.
Great. And here, stop
Yeah,
GBV.
it says stop GBV. Here are the stop signs.
The stop signs here, and
then
I've
another
seen a
one at
stop
the
sign
back.
in the back. It's amazing.
Yes, there's another one at the back.
Wow, look at this. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And also stop GBV in the back.
Yes.
As a message is everywhere. What do you think, Nancy?
I think it's a beautiful idea how she has put together elegance and fashion together. You know, some things that are quite elegant are usually very classic.
Yeah.
They are not this bold, but
Yeah.
the mixture is very creative. And I love the use of red. Red is a color that calls attention, concentration. So having the red there is something
Yeah.
that will call attention to this piece anyway. And
Fantastic.
so this is amazing. It's speaking to what we want to communicate. And if it was just a jacket, and when you see her, you will look at her. And when you look at her, you will read what is in there.
Yeah.
And so this is a great way to advocate against gender-based violence.
And say no tolerance for gender-based violence. Stop gender-based violence, no tolerance, zero tolerance for gender-based violence. Where are you from?
I am from Kenya.
Kenya. So we have a Pan-African platform.
Absolutely.
Nancy from Ghana. You are from Uganda. She is from Kenya and Botswana. So I think we are Pan-African. Let them know that our team also, we have Kenya photographers, Egyptian head of photography, and the model before. We had Miss Uganda.
Yes.
And Namibia designer.
Yes.
So can we call all to come now?
Come on now, come on now. Let's see them, let's see them.
So I think we have now, how many countries? All countries are here. Most of it represented. Yes.
Hey, do one thing for us. Talk to us on our socials, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and tell us what you think about the designs. If you also want to pre-order them, we can make all of them, right? As we fight gender-based violence, use the hashtag #No2GBV, and of course tag us at Merck Foundation. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Stop gender-based violence.
Stop gender-based violence.
Hello, Africa, and welcome back to our Africa TV show. Ever amazing Senator Dr. Rasha Kelej, the CEO of Merck Foundation.
We want to stop gender-based violence, full stop.
Stop gender-based violence!